Hey, what's up, guys? So it is finally here, the meet that I've been prepping so long for. This is the USAPL Winter Classic. The meet was postponed by 1 week because of bad weather conditions, and that really threw off my programming. Not that it really mattered anyways, because I was extremely overreached for the few weeks leading up to this event. This was my first time competing in the 74 kilograms or 163 pounds weight class. I weighed in under at around 72.5 kilograms or around 159.5 pounds. Previously, I only competed in the 66.5 kilograms or 148 pounds weight class, so this is the next one up. For sleep the night before, I got around 4 to 6 hours of sleep, which may not seem like much, but this was a huge improvement over last time where I slept nothing at all. I took a melatonin pill and was able to fall asleep, but I kept waking up, so I had to take another one. But overall, I got 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and I'm making a lot of excuses, but walking into this meet, I was actually feeling pretty fresh and ready to do some work. This was 340, which was supposed to be my last warm-up, but then they made us wait around for 20 minutes before telling us that they were behind on schedule and told us to warm up again over the course of another 45 minutes, so that kind of threw everyone off. Again, I'm just making excuses here. So by the time it came for me to lift, I was really anxious to just get the hell under the wire there and do some work because of the meet being postponed. Not only because of the meet being postponed by 1 week, but also because they made us wait so long before we could actually get on the platform. That was my first attempt there with 375 pounds. And going into the meet, the thing that I was most worried about was squats, just because of the way my squat sessions, my squat training was going leading up to this event. My squat was actually getting a bit weaker. So squats was the thing that I was most nervous about. So here's my second attempt here, 396 pounds. And that was actually probably the fastest I've ever moved that kind of weight before. So that gave me a ton of confidence to go ahead and stick with my game plan and try to hit 413 pounds. And this is my last attempt here. And let's just see how it goes.
Come on, baby. Squat. Up, up. Let's go. Up, up. You got it.
That was probably the most nerve-wracking silence I've ever endured when the head judge gave me the squat command until the time I hit rock bottom. It was so dead silent, and I just felt like it was eternity, and that weight felt so heavy on my back. But that gave me a lot of confidence going into the rest of the meet. I was able to hit my goal, 413 pounds, which gave me a 90 to 95 pound meet PR for squats, and a 10-pound PR for a gym, just a overall gym PR. So moving on to bench. Bench was the secondly most worrying thing lift for me. And this is 259 pounds for my opener. And it went pretty well, except for the fact that as soon as I set up my arch, my back started to cramp up intensely. And it was actually quite discomforting and nerve-wracking. That's actually the first time that ever happened to me before, to this extent at least. And I'm not sure if it was because I was dehydrated, maybe I didn't drink enough water, or maybe these squats hurted me and I didn't notice. Here I am talking to the announcer, trying to explain what my shirt says. It's an Omar Isov shirt. It says "Real Saiyans Deadlift." So in talking to him, I kind of wandered off onto the platform before they were ready, and you just saw them yelling at me here, there. This is 275 pounds for my second attempt, and let's see how it goes.
So many misspellings. Big Mike said 275 pounds.
Come on. Up, up.
Anthony Tran, the man with the
I couldn't use any leg drive because, again, my back was really bothering me. But it went up pretty well. It was a little bit slower than I wanted it to be, but I still had the confidence to go ahead and stick with my game plan and try to hit 286 pounds for my final attempt. Yeah, it felt good. It felt tight at the bottom. That was the area that I was having the most problem with. leading up to this event, I was just losing tightness at the bottom, and my bench was actually, in fact, getting really weak. It was getting weaker by the time the meet got closer. So this is 286 pounds, and what else can I say about it? I've actually hit 295 pounds in the gym for 5 singles before, but when it comes to meets, I always try to underestimate myself on purpose, just because you never know how long the judge is going to make you pause for, and that's a huge variable. So let's see how it plays out here.
Up.
That was actually pretty. It felt easier than the 275 pounds, so I was extremely pleased with that I was able to hit my goal of 286 pounds there. And again, no leg drive. My back was still bothering me, so the deadlift was the lift that I had the most confidence in. Leading up to this event, everything else was getting weaker except the deadlift, so I had a lot of confidence until the bench press made my back really cramp up. So going into this, I was a little bit nervous. But as you see here, my opener was really conservative. This was my first attempt. That was my first attempt there. At my first meet, that was my third attempt. But there you just saw me pull it for a first attempt. It was really easy. I've done that weight before with plenty of reps. This is 440, and was feeling pretty confident. So let's see how it goes. It felt good. It went up smoothly. Second time using baby powder, thanks to my friend Dan for applying it to me. By this point, my back cramp was gone. But as soon as I set up for this attempt here, as soon as I reached down, my hamstring and my calves cramped up for some reason. And I also noticed the shitty rap music they were playing. So let's see what happens. So I was pretty sure I was going to hit this because I've hit 265 before in the gym pretty cleanly. But what happened there was apparently I shelved it a bit, and then the bar dropped down a little bit before it dipped down before I finished it off. And I was told afterwards that it was they were playing Drake on the overhead music. So screw you, Drake. You screwed me up. I'm going to blame you for it. But anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.
With a total of 447.5 kilograms, David Schumacher. And with a total of 515 kilograms, second place goes to Peter Ang. And in first place with a total of 517.5 kilograms, Anthony Tran.
Woo!
So big round of applause to our guys there.